Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing a commentary battle on the Moon River map. This is a Scythia versus Carthage battle, and I am the Scythians for this battle. I remember I said I was not going to do any more bridge battles, but since I'm using the Scythians, I figured the bridge setting would make it more challenging for me, since this would limit my mobility. And that is the key for the Scythians to winning their battles. So anyways, let's look at my army first. On this side, I've got my, two squadrons of cavalry. One is a head-hunting maiden, the other is a Scythian noble, and that's where my general's at. I also have 4 units of chosen archer warband, and they are going to protect this bottleneck at the bridge here, and there's also 2 units of archer warbands. And the job of this force right here is to hold the bridge. As for my other side here, here's the real meat of my attack here. I've got 2 squadrons of head-hunting maidens, 2 squadrons of Scythian noble archers, and they're going to cross this bridge here in force. And that's my mobile wing. My opponent, his name is UbaDaNooba, in charge of Carthage. He has a force of, 2 squadrons of Sacred Band cavalry, 1 general's bodyguard, where his general's at. Let's see what else here. 2 Sacred Band spearmen. Those are the Pony, actually. These are the, there are 3 Pony infantry units. And here's his Sacred Bands. There's 2 of those. 2 skirmishers, 1 Balearic slinger, and 3 Iberian infantry. He's detaching his Balearic slingers and his entire cavalry force to confront my cavalry crossing here. Anyways, I've got my Scythian noble archers exchanging fire with the slingers here, and I really like the skins on these guys, on my Scythian noble archers, but they look almost like Mongols. Anyways, there's some movement in the forest here. He's bringing in his one squadron of Sacred Band cavalry, trying to hit me from the flank here. And I can already tell he's gonna try to charge me here, but I'm ready for this charge. If you look at his army, all of his units are upgraded pretty nicely, and I'm not afraid to accept this charge. The reason being is that my head-hunting maidens are armor-piercing. So here's this cavalry fight here, and I've taken down his general already, the general of UbaDaNooba. See, his entire army is like well upgraded, so I was kind of glad about that. And I was very glad that he engage my cavalry in a pitched fight like that, because now that I've cleared his cavalry out, I have more mobility now. So I'm going to take out these Balearic slingers here, and those guys were actually a pain, and there's only 1 of them. I transferred my Scythian noble unit over to the fight, but they got there kind of late, because they had too much ground to cover. But since they're here, I might as well use them back here. In the forest, his Sacred Band stopped routing, but he didn't see it, so I'm just going to charge into them. I'm going to knock him out. And I'm going to knock these guys out too. Anyways, I have historical interest in the Scythians, just because Alexander the Great fought them. His most famous battle against the Scythians was at the Jigzardus River. That was a very momentous battle. Whereas Alexander defeated the Scythians, Cyrus the Great lost his life against him. Anyways, my opponent attempted a crossing here with Iberian infantry, but my archers, they cut him down big time. And now he's bringing in his Sacred Band spearmen to cross. And let's watch this, see what happens. So I've got archers on every side here. I have 6 entire units of archers. some people online, they will just like spam horse archers, but that's a pretty cheap tactic in my opinion. I mean, it's historically accurate, but in terms of game balance, it's not very balanced because anybody can win with that kind of army. Anyways, I'm gonna give these guys the business, Scythian style. If you're wondering what's going on with my cavalry, I've knocked out some more, well, haven't knocked out anything yet. These guys are routing from their river crossing, I believe. He's bringing in some skirmishers out to skirmish with me, but because of the range, they're not going to do very well. Not against my horse archers, my Scythian noble horse archers, that is. Anyways, my opponent changed his mind, but with his Sacred Band Spearman, but he's so far in, he's pretty much stuck on this side of the map now. Because if he tries to cross, he's going to lose all of his men, or at least most of them. So here's the slaughter here, I'll let you see it. Yeah, arrows from every side. Those guys are a non-factor now. So he charged in some of his pony infantry, but he changed his mind again. But if you change your mind, you don't want to leave your back turned to me when I have all those archers. So here's the situation now. He's blocking the bridge with these pony infantry. But by guarding that bridge, I've tied up his forces. So I split his army in half. And his army's been split in half since the beginning of this battle. And these guys are screwed here. I'm using my headhunting maiden to finish off these skirmishers. I dealt them a death blow with my my Scythian noble archers, and after they routed, I sent my maidens out to chop their heads off. Though there's some easy kills for my maidens. I was prepared to fight these guys, like at sword length, after I used my archers up. But my opponent admitted defeat before I could get to that stage.
This is a stunning victory.
Anyways, good game to UbaDaNooba, but he is lucky that this wasn't a regular map because I would have completely encircled him. Anyways, this was a heroic victory. I had 768 kills with 710 men remaining, and UbaDaNooba killed 90 of my men, and he had 250 men surviving. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that Scythian battle on this bridge map.